Hey, this is Billy Adkins. I'm going to go over the coding problem set 4, and let's just go ahead and get started. I went ahead and coded everything. It'll be a little bit easier and help this video not be so long. But so, anyways, problem 1, just scoring a word. It's going to take the total score, set it equal to 0. It's going to run a for loop for the letters in the word. Total score is going to look at the dictionary that we have up here, the scramble letter values, and it's going to search for letter, and the total score is going to be the letter times the length of the word. And if the length of the word equal to n, the score is going to be 15. It's going to return that. Problem 2, uh, it's explaining, or not explaining, displaying the hand. And this one isn't too bad. Just making sure that you have it. It's going to search for a letter in the hand keys, and then for J in the range of the hand letter, it's going to print the letter and the N. Just make sure it doesn't drop to the next line. Just honestly, just showing you the hand, and it's going to search that range of the letters that were in the hand. Uh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. These all are a problem too. Yeah. Okay. So, update hand, new hand. It's going to take a copy of hand, and it's going to search the letters in Word. If the letters in the word, the hand's going to be the letter decrement 1, and it's going to return the new hand. Let's see. See. This is going to check if it's a valid word, and it's going to run through 3 different checks. So it has to check if the word's actually in the word list, and that's going to be automatically set to false. If the word's in the word list, it's going to be true. Letter check. It's going to set the list word less than equal to the set of the output keys. And oh, also, this is just making another hand copy. This is your output for the letter and word. If the letter is in the keys, it's going to output letter is going to decrement 1, in which this is like um, removing it from your hand. Uh, Value check, all of I is greater than equal to 0 for I is in the output values. If the word check is equal to true, or all these are equal to true, it's going to return true. If not, it's going to return false. This one's really easy. Just return the length, the number of letters. So you just return the sum of the hand values. By hand. Yeah. So setting the total score to 0, and the while condition is going to be true until it breaks. Um, while the while the hand calculate hand length is hand is greater than 0, it's going to print the current hand, and it's just going to display this on the end. Or it's going to ask the user for an input. If word is equal to period, break, because we have this where it wants us to use a period to break it. Else, if it's not a valid, if it doesn't pass through this check, then it's gonna say invalid answer. And then the score is gonna be equal to the get word, and the total score is gonna add that. This is on it's displaying the score um the score for each word you use. Once you know that's going over the length of the word, so you'll get that, and it'll refer back to the first thing we did here. Yeah, get word score. and this is going to play the game. While the condition's true, user input, it's going to take an input. It's going to ask the user to do N, R, and E, which is new hand, replay the last hand, or end the game. The user's input E, it's going to break because we're running a while loop. It's true. Um, the user's hand is equal to N. They're gonna get a new hand. It's gonna deal a hand for the hand size, and then we'll play, and it'll work off the play hand right here. And let's see. If you have not played a hand, please play a new hand first, and then else invalid command. Like if you put in like S or something that isn't an R or E. And then the last thing is this part I looked over. This is the computer part. Computer choosing a word and then the computer actually playing. And this is the part that we implemented. So while this can while this whole condition is true, user input is gonna ask user for the same exact thing, honestly. It's gonna break. If the user's in while this is true, it's gonna ask if you want the you to play or the computer to play. And if you chose you, it's gonna deal you a new hand. And it's doing the same exact thing when it did just from the other one. But whatever you hit new hand, it's the same thing. And then it's gonna break or yeah. And then if you want the computer to play your hand, it's gonna deal the hand size and you're just gonna refer to the comp play. um Else it's going to print an invalid command, and then if you chose, and this is the whole all of it in, and this is for R. If you chose R, and it's going to ask for the user computer to play mode. It's going to play your hand, then add this one's just for the computer to play instead. It was a lot of code, but it's really not too hard to understand, honestly. The working with the pseudo code and this part here and just reading these comments are really helpful, especially this for where I was looking at this problem. And so I think I'll be fine to we can leave this one. We'll just test run or run this one. I think that'd make the most sense because this is going to use the same, not the same like from here directly, but it will use. I mean, actually, it will, but it won't. This is going to include everything that you can do in PS4A. So we'll just run this one. We're gonna type in for new hand. Uh, I'm gonna play it and then I'll let the computer play. Okay. Let's see. So we have E, I, V, B, R, N, P. So let's see. Let's go green. Nope. Then let's see. So that wouldn't be a word. You can do like that. Let's see. Let me actually think of a word. Um, let's do VIP. That should be a word. No. Okay. Hmm. Dang, I'm bad at this word game. Um, let's see. Honestly, the hand's just not good, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna hit period and it'll end my turn. Or yeah, I'm I don't know why I had to space there. Let's just deal a new hand, and so I can at least maybe figure it out. Figure at least get a word done. Okay, jog. Okay. Easy word. Okay, boom. I added 33 for the length of the points. And it will keep going. Um, okay. On 51. I'm not gonna keep testing this, but you get the point. And then let's hit let's hit new hand, and we're gonna let the computer play this time. Now, I will say, the computer function does take a second because it does have to run through each letter, and also it's going to run through the words as well. And there's like, I think 83,000. So it's going to be a second. Oh, okay. So the computer is obviously better at me than this game. Oh, I do need to check the replay. Hmm. I've never even heard of the word quays before. Hmm. Um, let's say replay the last hand. I'm gonna hit you. Yeah, I know we'll replay that hand. Um, just to put in some period. I'm gonna hit on, and then yeah, cool. Okay, and so that should do that. Kind of goes over mostly everything there in terms of that. Oh, I do need to test the end game. E, and it's just gonna break. You can put like okay goodbye string at the end or little statement, but anyways, all right, thanks.